Okay, guys, this is the lesson number 2, and here we are going to explain in more detail how the BA engine works. So basically, once we are working with the BA engine, this is going to be taking, in this case, our JavaScript code as you see here, and then it's going to do an operation that is called parse. So, and this is going to be making through how an interpreter, and then it's going to be turn into an abstract syntax tree. So basically, an interpreter is it has a function of reading one line by line the code that you are putting on a file in this case, and then this one is going to be generating a chunks of different codes that is being to be called bytecode. Once the bytecode is generated, then you are going to be getting a feedback regarding with the optimization. So that's why when you are coding, then you could be getting some syntax errors if you are not writing a specific code properly. Like for example, if you do a loop, for example, with for or map or something else, you are not implementing on the right way and you get some errors. It's because it's interpreting line by line, and then is you are getting a feedback related if you are implementing the right way or not the code. If you are doing the right way, then this is going to be optimized and compiled, and this is where it's going to be using a compiler, and this compiler is the one that will be making the translation as to machine code, as we explained on the previous lesson. So basically, the matching code in this case needs to be matching with the preprocessor that is being used on the computer that we are coding. So basically, this machine code can be translated according to the environment or the operating system that we are using. So inside of the engine, as I say, just to recap, we have the parser, that is the one that reads the JavaScript code and converts it into abstract syntax tree, which is here, the AST. And then we have the injection, that is the interpreter that executes the bytecode generated from the AST. So here is where we are going to be getting the interpreter. And then we have the turbofan, that is the one that is for optimizing the compiler, and the one that generates the matching code from the bytecode that we have here for to have like a better performance. Also, we have a garbage collector, and basically the garbage collector is the one that manage all the memories, and also it's going to decide in what part of the memory is going to be occupied the objects that are not in use anymore. So that's why behind the scenes we need to have this garbage collector in order to have a good administration about the memory call, and also hold this in this case the memory that is not being occupied needs to be put on another place so it doesn't consume a lot of resources at the time of executing our program.